How would you feel if you returned home from a journey 50 years later, only to realize that the people now in your community do not speak or understand the local language you spoke while growing up? Shocked, right? Well, experts are saying that such a thing could happen in Nigeria because an increasing number of children do not understand or speak the languages of their parents. How bad is this situation and what can be done about it? Well, Mercy Frank enlightens us.
Thank you, merci, obrigado, gracias, dankeschön, medase, asante sana, ndatenda, siyabonga.
There are more than 7,000 living languages in the world, but UNESCO predicts that more than half will be extinct by the end of the century. UNESCO still forecasts that 29 Nigerian minor languages have become extinct, while another 29 minor languages are endangered, including Yoruba, Igbo, and Ishekiri. A language is categorized as endangered when people who speak these languages fail to use them and instead replace them by speaking other languages that are more widely used in the region or nation. In Nigeria's case, it means the people are speaking more English than their native languages. This bothers some people like Damilare, a Yoruba woman who studied Yoruba in the university and continued with literature in Yoruba in a postgraduate study. She now teaches people, especially children, how to speak Yoruba.
Music for Yoruba. Not necessarily that I want to preserve the language back then. I just love the language and I want to do music the language.
She hopes that parents and guardians do not let a foreign language kick their native language to extinction.
So they have 23 hours to stay with you. Now look at it, in school before the lockdown started, they will teach them in English and then they will come back home again. You will still speak the same English to them. Those that go to church, they will speak English in church, children's church, Sunday school, everything English. So what points would they have to now speak? Who would they be speaking that language to? Nobody. So it is still from the house, from home, mommy, daddy, auntie, everyone around. That will help them to be able to speak this language, at least the basic one.
Let's hear from Ayo, who enrolled her son in a Yoruba class. For her, living with her family in the United Kingdom could make it difficult for them to continue with the native language.
I've enrolled my son in Akonlede Yoruba Summer School. His confidence in speaking Yoruba has grown and he can now make sentences. He's got much more vocabulary. Secondly, it awakened me to the fact that I have neglected, whether consciously or subconsciously, to make sure that my son understands and can speak the language.
Let's hear Ayola, her son, speak Yoruba.
Kasoma, Orukomini, Ayola, Omo Odun, Mokona, Nimi.
Damilare, the Yoruba tutor, did not allow the global pandemic deter her from her mission.
Whenever we are teaching them, we try to show them picture or demonstrate or even sing so that they will understand what we are teaching them.
When a community loses its language, it often loses a great deal of its cultural identity at the same time. This is why deliberate steps should be taken to preserve our indigenous languages. So, let's practice what we preach. Orúkọ mi ni Mercy Frank. From Perspectives ní Èkó.